Do you agree with some of these new plans to go directly to the homeowner and help them?
I think it's high time. I think that one of what's been driving the crisis is the declining home values. And declining home values are driven in turn by the increasing foreclosures. And we've got to start dealing with the foreclosure problem and with the borrowers out there who have these troubled assets. And that's complicated because as you know, a lot of these mortgages, it used to be you went to a bank, you got your mortgage, they have your mortgage, you pay them, and you have your mortgage that way. Now, of course, that mortgage has been resold and diced and sent into a mortgage pool and bundled up. And so now when a homeowner's in trouble and they go to their service provider and say, I want to work this out, I want to stay in my home, I can afford something, but I cannot afford this current mortgage, the mortgage service provider will attempt to modify their loan for them, but at the same time, they start the house down a foreclosure track because they're usually required to do both at the same time. And they have no real incentive to work out the loan modification many times because they know on the foreclosure track they're going to get their fees paid, they're going to get costs paid. On the loan modification, it takes imagination, it takes some working with the people one-on-one, it takes a lot of time, and plus you've got investors out there that might not like the fact that you're redoing their investment for them. So the government has stepped in to try to encourage this by providing new incentives for mortgage service providers to modify loans and not push them into foreclosure. So it's one thing to announce this program, it's something else to start implementing it. And their goal is December 15th to start this program. And I'm sure everybody out there is wondering, well, do I qualify? What kind of mortgages qualify? How do I go about doing this? And right now it's all in the incipient stages. And they've got a lot of work to do between now and December 15th to get this thing going. What they have to be careful about is mortgage service providers, again, they have this dual track that they go down. While they're talking to you and modifying your mortgage and trying to work it out,
they're pushing you into
there's a foreclosure going down the other track. And you've got to be careful that, because we have story after story about people that were just within days of getting something worked out, their property gets foreclosed. If you're in foreclosure and you get things worked out in time, you can stop the foreclosure. What's not included in this provision is any kind of moratorium on foreclosures while the loan modification process is going on, which is why the homeowner has to be careful that they don't let the foreclosure thing get out of hand. Wow.